Not every seed grows at the same time. Each one deserves water, light, and encouragement. My father, Alhaji Musa, never believed I could become anything meaningful. Not because I was bad or troublesome, but simply because I wasn't Khalil. Khalil was my elder brother, the firstborn, the one everyone in our neighborhood in Zaria knew and admired. He was the boy whose report cards made the rounds at the mosque after Jummah prayers. The kind of student who answered questions even the teachers struggled with. Baba would call him Na Malam before Malam. Meanwhile, I was just Musa, the quiet one, the one who stood beside Mama during family functions, helping serve zobo and chin chin. I was never called brilliant. Not even once. The day Khalil passed his WAEC with 9 distinctions, Baba threw a mini party. I remember the suya, the kunu, the way Baba walked around like a senator. He even took a picture with Khalil and framed it, hanging it right beside his prayer beads. To fund Khalil's university education, Baba sold part of our land near Rigachikun. When that wasn't enough, he borrowed from Asalatu and even reached out to relatives in Katsina and Kano. I was in SS2 at that time. One night, I approached him in the backyard while he was washing his hands after dinner. Baba, I said, nervously playing with the hem of my shirt, I want to learn shoemaking from Malam Bashir. Maybe after school. He didn't even look up. Shoes? You want to mend shoes while your brother becomes a doctor? Then he stood, wiped his hands on his wrapper and added, if that's all you want from life, wallahi, I'm disappointed. I said nothing, just nodded and walked away. I didn't want to disappoint him any further, so I buried myself in books, but nothing changed. I stayed average, not terrible, not outstanding, just invisible. Whenever Khalil returned home for the holidays, Baba slaughtered a ram, a full ram, even during regular months, not even during Salah. When Khalil walked in, Baba would rush to meet him like a long-lost governor. Lale, the hope of our generation. Meanwhile, I sat by the side helping Mama peel yams. One afternoon, I overheard Baba talking with Uncle Swalibu. He said, Khalil is our tomorrow. That other one, Allah knows best. That other one was me. Then Khalil graduated. We held a massive celebration. Even people from our extended family came in from Sokoto. Baba cried while holding a cold bottle of Pontina drink and said, my joy is complete. My seed is about to blossom into a mighty tree. He believed it. We all did. But slowly, things changed. Khalil started withdrawing. He stayed longer in his room. He skipped Friday prayers, something Baba never tolerated. He avoided old friends, and his laughter became strange, hollow, and loud, like he was laughing at nothing. One night, Mama found him behind the house, crouched like a thief. He was sniffing something from a black nylon bag. When she screamed, I rushed out. His eyes were red, lips dry, hands shaking. That night, Baba collapsed in the sitting room. We rushed him to the hospital. The doctor said his blood pressure shot up suddenly. We later found that Khalil had been taking drugs since his third year in school. Nobody knew, not even Mama. He confessed later, crying into Mama's lap. I just wanted to succeed. The pressure was too much. Everyone expected me to change the family story. Soon after, things began to disappear from the house. First, Baba's expensive touch bead, then Mama's gold earrings. Even the electric fan in the sitting room vanished one morning. It was obvious. The golden boy had become a shadow. He went in and out of rehab for the next 2 years. Every time we thought he was improving, he would relapse. Meanwhile, I found purpose. After secondary school, I begged Mama to help me speak to Uncle Hamisu, the shoemaker at Tundun Wada. I started apprenticing under him. I washed his tools, observed his hands, learned how to sew leather, how to use patterns, how to price without offending customers. People laughed at me. Even some of Baba's friends mocked him. Your son is a graduate. Your first son, me. Your second is repairing slippers, they will say. But Mama stood by me. She would bring me food in the afternoon. Tuwo and miyan, kuka, and whisper, Allah sees, Musa, keep going. Slowly, I started making progress. My hands became skilled. I got small orders. School shoes, sandals for Eid, even designer slippers. After 2 years, I opened a small kiosk by the express. I named it Musa Crafts. I printed business cards, built a customer base, designed branded packaging. I kept pushing. Meanwhile, Khalil was still struggling. Each time he returned home, he looked thinner. Baba stopped talking much. He spent most of his time on the prayer mat whispering duas. Then Baba had a second stroke. This one nearly took him. With Khalil in rehab and Amina in school, it fell on me. I paid the bills, paid the physiotherapist, bought the medications, food, diapers, everything. It was my humble shoe business, the one everyone mocked, that carried the weight. One evening, I came home in my first car, a used Toyota Corolla, not brand new, but clean and mine. I wasn't trying to show off. I had just delivered a bulk order to a wedding in Kaduna. As I parked, Baba was sitting on the veranda, looking frail. He stared at me for a long time. I couldn't read his face. Then he said in a quiet voice, Musa, I was wrong. Just that. No proverbs. No long lecture. That night, after I helped him take his medicine, he said his evening prayer, then called me to sit beside him. He placed a shaking hand on my head and said, May Allah bless your hands. You have done more than I dreamed of. Mama was crying silently in the background. That was the first time Baba ever prayed for me. Not as a favor, but from his heart. Not every star shines loudly. Some glow in silence, in forgotten corners, waiting for light to reach them. My father chose Khalil, but destiny chose me. And in the end, it wasn't talent that saved our family. It was faith, hard work, and quiet consistency. Don't write off any child. Not every seed sprouts at the same time. Some take longer, some bloom quietly, but they all need water. They all need light, and most of all, they need love. I hope you learned a lot from this wonderful life story. Please do well to like, subscribe, share, and put down what you learned in the comment section. Thank you.